Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the story of a woman named Rabita or Ra'ita, and she was from the tribe of Bani Tamim. And in the days of Jahiliyyah, this woman became to have been the metaphor or the example of a foolish person. So what was the story behind her? So basically, this woman in the days of Jahiliyyah, she used to gather her workers or her female servants, and they would sit there and knit subhanallah, and fabrics and some beautiful things. And then at the end of the day, she would, after subhanallah, after a hard long day of work, of knitting and sewing things, beautiful things together, she would ask them to unknit and to undo everything that they have done. So she became basically an example of an act of foolishness. In other words, you build something and then you, at the end, subhanallah, you achieve something and then you go and destroy what you have achieved or the beautiful thing that you have built together. So this example is subhanallah very applicable to our situation after the month of Ramadan. The amazing goals that you have achieved with the month of Ramadan, you cannot go and destroy them and abolish them after the month of Ramadan. The good habits that you have gained in the month of Ramadan, you cannot go back to square one and give up all the good habits that you have gained in the month of Ramadan. And the bad habits that you have gotten rid of in the month of Ramadan, you cannot go back to them again, because otherwise what have you gained from the month of Ramadan? What's the point of all the hard work of the 29 or 30 days and nights of the month of Ramadan that you go back to where you were before the month of Ramadan? The sins that you have repented and you have managed to stay away from in the month of Ramadan, you cannot go back to them again after the month of Ramadan. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the wisdom and patience and strength to continue and to build on what we have gained and built in the month of Ramadan, and to protect us from being a foolish person like this person that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used as a parable in the Holy Quran. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.